Hello everyone, Prime here, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. So today we are taking 48,000 pounds of empty pallets in this kind of B-double sort of trailer here from just south of Vancouver to Port Angeles, Washington. Not Los Angeles, Port Angeles, which is in Washington. So it's going to be a nice journey. We're doing an evening run here. We're going to test out what it looks like now with the evening sunlight and then into nighttime on my new GPU. See how it handles it. So it's going to be kind of a test run, but also just to get some nice shots now that the quality is actually here. So let's get my Kenworth started up here. Let's rev it up a little bit. Now we're good to go. Gotta get the classic beginning stuff out of the way. So we'll make left out of here and get going. So if you're not already, be sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and like the video. Help grow and support the channel. It is much appreciated. Also, if you haven't followed me already on Twitter, go ahead and do that at Prime Simulation. There you can find all the latest news and updates from here on the channel and from around the simulation world. There, I got my YouTuber plugs out of the way. But now we get to actually start our journey here, and so I'm gonna just turn off the headlights for now. I don't actually need it. It was darker there than out here. But overall, it should be a nice journey. I think it's going to be mainly highway, but I think when you get up closer to Port Angeles, it does start to switch a little bit. But it's a heavy load. Like I said, it's about 48,000 pounds. Actually, I think it's just over that. And so it's going to be a pretty good test here for the truck. Maybe I will get the headlights on just to so I don't get a penalty. Also, we'll have to see if there's an en route along the way where we can stop and refuel. And I haven't been able to repair the truck, and if you haven't seen the last episode, go check it out, because although I didn't get in a crash at a way station, I got a warning for my vehicle damage. And well, what's it at right now? It's still at 6%. So with all luck, if there's an en route that possibly has a repair center, I'd do it. If not, I'm pretty sure Port Angeles has a repair center. Vancouver didn't, and I would have had to go into Portland, but I didn't want to do that. So here we are. We're just gonna have to kind of risk it a little bit. So we're kind of starting a little bit south of Vancouver. I actually had to drive back kind of out of where the Vancouver area is, because Vancouver and Portland are very, very close on the map, obviously, in trucking. And so when it comes to contracts, things kind of get shuffled around. So or kind of, I guess it kind of technically started closer than where Portland, quote unquote, would be, but it's still technically under Vancouver, and it goes either way too. But it's okay, we're getting on our way here. So let me know how you guys are doing in the comments. I am doing very well. Still just trucking at home and doing other stuff, working on some other cool projects here. Other than that, it's obviously pretty quiet times. It's not much I can really do. Hope everyone else is staying safe, doing their part in this whole crisis. I wish everyone the best, and I hope not too many people have been. I know a lot of people have been affected, and I'm hoping all of you watching the videos and your family are safe. That is the main priority, obviously. And I'm gonna brake here because I do not want to flip this thing. Take a nice gentle curve around here. Oh, I do have to be in this lane. Good. I was actually preparing for once. Okay, now we can spin around here. Get into this lane. It's a long trailer, so I'm giving it lots of room. And I think what I'll do is just when we get under this, or there we go, now we're under the overpass, do some cinematic shots. Sweet. Yeah, so here's Vancouver, Washington. So we just didn't quite get it. There wasn't quite a job in there, so I had to kind of migrate around a little bit, but we should be good. Actually, why don't I look on the map and let's see if there is an en route. Yeah, so we're heading up into Port Angeles. Yes, good. There is a repair station up there. Now the question is, so we have 172 miles left to go. I think my truck was only saying there's 70 some. Oh, here we go. And there's a service station in here. Okay, I'm gonna do that adjustment. Hopefully, maybe I should look here to make us. In the last episode, if you didn't see, I got pranked by my GPS. I'm just being careful. It basically told me to get off and then to get back on immediately, which is kind of weird. I guess I should have thought about where it was actually going, but I wasn't sure if it was doing some form of weird. I don't even know what I was thinking. I just kind of followed the GPS, but it's okay. But look at this sunset. I mean, just look at that. Oh, the sun shafts and everything. Oh boy. I feel like I'm in heaven sometimes when playing this game now. Slow down here and make our turn. Be responsible with it. So, if you guys, hopefully you guys are excited as much as I am, because I am excited for whenever Idaho finally launches. I know there's been a lot of talks and when it will come out and stuff. Seems like it's going to be later, considering now that the state afterwards has been kind of confirmed. Oh, Colorado. There it is. I had one of those moments where I just completely forgot what I was going to say. Yes, Colorado. So it goes Idaho and then Colorado. If you haven't seen I've done two videos. One where I was reacting to the teaser video, and the next one to the actual release. I'll see if I can get both of them in the cards. I should be able to. So if you want to check that out right now, or at the end of the video, it's some information on that. So I'm excited for those two releases this year, and plus there's also been a little, I didn't bother with the video review on it, but there was a small little teaser trailer that said nothing to be sniffed, not to be sniffed at, or something like that. But it was basically it was essentially a kind of teaser video for the next company coming into American Truck Sim. So I was reading through some of the comments on the video, and I personally agree with a lot of the people who were who commented on that original teaser video by SES. With it's probably going to be Mack trucks, because one, they had featured a Bulldog, and the Bulldog is the oh, I was going to exit there. Well, I'm not anymore. Oof. Can I make it? Oh, that's just the overall distance, right? Not how much time I have. I don't know. Because I don't really want to turn around, so I'm just gonna get rid of that, and I'll go back into the truck here. So there's 124, it says. Fuel. Oh, distance. I have 277. Okay, so I do have enough. I have plenty. And there doesn't seem to be way stations. So we're going to go for it. We are going to go for it. This could be my despise here. So you know, keep me in mind. I'm just kidding, you guys are coming along for the ride, so who am I kidding? But on the bright side of all this, the new GPU is still handling this at night, which is good, because the reason why it was before I got the dedicated graphics card, the reason why I never really bothered doing night trips, or it was very rare, is because all the lights actually made the frame rates really bad, significantly worse compared to normal. So I just never bothered because it was extremely painful, and I only did it if I had to. And plus, the colors weren't really showing up very well. The the lights weren't going very far because draw distances and stuff like that. So I just didn't bother. But now, I think an evening trip actually looks okay. Oh, as I go into an underpass, that was unfortunate. Oh, come on. There we go. Like, look at that sunset. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is what I really like about the game, is just how calming it can be, until the AI, of course, does something interesting, let's just say that. Until they do something like that. And there's our exit. Whoa, there's a car there. Oh well, we have to get into that lane anyways. That car came out of nowhere, but that's okay. They didn't die, I didn't die, we're all good. Let's get into this lane here. The new highway starts, I guess this is the 101 according to the map. So, and this is Port Angeles is ahead. Well, at least we're well on our way, and it's pretty quiet days, or quiet days. Pardon my speaking. Not quite. I've I don't mean to make excuses, but I had a crazy day today. So if I'm not quite talking normal, it's because I am mentally fried. Not because of not because of possible substances. Just saying. It's just I'm essentially a simulation. I'm a nerd. So I was doing a lot of different things today that has basically exhausted my brain. So I do this as kind of a stress reliever sort of thing. It is quite relaxing. Sorry, to just sit down and play a game, talk to you guys, which is obviously future you guys, because I can't live stream just because of the upload speeds here, or at least our plan, or my plan, I should say, not our plan, not anymore our plan, my plan. I just can't do it. So it's only recording, and even still it takes an age just to upload and stuff. But I mean, it's not too futuristic. Anyways, back to my point. I use Trucking Simulator as just kind of a pastime that can also be a good stress reliever after a day where I just need to speak my mind or something. So it's really good for recording. Now, although it may get annoying for you guys to listen to me ramble, you know, if you guys want, if you actually don't want to listen to me just ramble for the whole time, put any questions you have for me in the comment section below. I will make a list, and I'll do kind of like a Q&A. Just watch out for a video that says Q&A or whatever. It'll be kind of the title before the rest of my normal American Truck title thing I put in there. It'll be the first thing you see. So just check that out for any, or put any questions you have for me, whether it's anywhere from gaming to other stuff. I'll try and make a good list of questions that you guys put in and answer them to the best of my ability. My guy started to yawn there. That's not good. just everything. Like we're getting low on fuel here. If I just zoom in down there, we're getting lower-ish. I mean, we still got lots of distance left. Seems like we're rolling into. Oh, he's turning ahead of us here. Oh, come on. There you go. Get this puppy rolling again. Hey, burgers! Oh, I guess I should try and stay in my lane here. Kind of. There we go. That's cool. Hey, now get to try the high beams. Ah, nice. Guy's still yawning. But I think we're getting very, very close to Port Angeles here. The signs were saying it seems to be close. Signs meaning road signs, not like signs and mythical signs. Seems like we're getting close, and we're just kind of driving right through the middle of like a field here. Greenhouses on the left, hay field on the right. Kind of funny. It's like they just the developers came through and just said, "No, we're building the road here. Sorry, farmer." That's kind of funny. And so this is kind of the reason why I don't normally like doing night trips, just because we're going to an exterior view. You can't really see a whole lot other than what the high beams give, which do give a decent amount, but obviously nothing like it could. So I normally try and do daytimes, but oh, sorry FedEx guy, I didn't quite get my thumb to the D-pad quick enough. Yes, I know, dude, you're still tired. Anyways, I like to do more of daytime, or at least where there's more light, just so you guys can see more of the maps, because they're beautiful maps that SCS have that they've made. Good, we've discovered Port Angeles. Hope so, because we're driving into it. And I don't want to just, like, at night, although it's a main feature of the game and it's realistic because a lot of truckers drive at night, I do also want there to be some form of daytime aspect so you guys can actually see the detail in the map. So there's that kind of balance. But we did a night for once, just a different sort of evening trip. I thought it'd be just kind of interesting to well, one, I wanted to test how my game was handling this, and it seems to be handling it fairly well right now. I mean, frames have certainly dropped, but they're still reasonable considering we're in a town. I go exterior, it goes up even higher. So I don't think I can really complain. Hopefully it's still smooth for you guys. It's smooth for me. It's going to be a good test here, and we're hitting every red light coming through here. So I don't know. It's kind of different, the nighttime thing. I don't mind it. Truck looks very different at night when you don't have that shine from the metallic. There's like a mint truck behind us. Look at that green. Ugh. Just saying. I wouldn't personally paint my truck that kind of minty greenish dull teal. I don't know what you want to call it. Sure, it looks better in the daytime. Nighttime, not so much. Just saying. Now this Subaru down there, or whatever it is in this game, when it's not kind of the knockoff. I guess I'm gonna get in this lane because we're drifting that way anyways. Oh, I didn't get a red light offense. Yes. I had one of those split-second decisions. So I'm like, do I go? Well, there's no way I was stopping. I was gonna go into the intersection. So I said, forget it. Well, in my head, it was one of those things where I couldn't even speak it. I just kind of had to do. And we didn't get a red light offense, so that's good. And it seems like, well, of course there's the repair shop, and then there's also to the rest station. So between the next deliveries, I will, well, odds are I'll probably have to drive by it to the next delivery. I will just repair that, and of course I'm going to rest so we're not doing another night delivery. That way we don't have to worry about any other fines. And it actually seems like there's a repair shop right up on this corner too. So that's handy. That way I don't have to go so far to the other repair station, which is kind of nice. Not always. I don't always want to go so far to try and get everything, and we're gonna have to make a right here, so we're gonna come around here. I know I'm getting tired. I know, game. Nice and quiet. That's good. Yank it right here. Full lock. Going around that corner just fine, and almost drive off the road and come back, overcorrect. Ah, wheel. My wheel is so finicky. Anyways, we're gonna make a left turn into here, and we're basically at our delivery. Or a delivery point, sorry. Okay, so there's the service station, which I will be visiting very soon. And it seems like they... Okay, where are we going here? Through here? High beams are required. So are good suspension on things, because man alive is that bumpy. Well, yeah, I'll leave the high beams on. I was gonna say I could turn it off, but I don't think so. Can't see anything. So we're gonna be on this left side of the road here, so I can get into. I just lost where the okay, there it is. We're gonna try and get in here. It's gonna be a little dark, so we're gonna stay on this side. I know it doesn't help when my guy's passing out. I can't even see that mirror where I am. I think I'm passed. I hope so. Yes, I am. Okay, good. Luckily, this trailer does follow pretty well, so we don't really have to worry about horrible turning. It's not a horrible turning radius. It's more just of the turning radius of the truck. And perfect. It's a drive. It's a drive-in delivery point, which is good, because that would have been a royal pain to try and back this thing up. Oh, overshot it. Let's go back a little bit. There we go. All the park. I'm gonna go inside, just check my dash. There we go. All good. And there we go. A nighttime delivery from Prime. Who knew, right? It actually handled it pretty well. So we're gonna hit T here and detach and just see how we did. Synchronizing. There we go. I like that. All green, no red, all good. Didn't level up again, but that's okay. We're doing kind of shorter deliveries, and that's okay because we'll do longer deliveries in the future. Once again, I kind of like the long haul series, which is kind of cool. Mini series within a total series of Prime Logistics of what we're doing here. But that is for a different time. So that has been a pretty good delivery, and I am excited for the next one. So we will see you in the next one.